Hello, how can your family be your biggest asset at life and at work? So my name is Crystal Pilot and it's what I would like to share with you today. So I help women, ambitious women, to recreate or design a meaningful and profitable career. But that it's important, right? But if it's not working at home, if the family is not functioning the right way, something is missing. And that's why I believe it's very, very, very important to build a team at home and to have a functioning family. So what I discovered, having my children as well, so I have 3 children between 8 and 12 years old. So I have seen that there is 3 ingredients in order to have a fun and functioning family. So I made like a triangle. I don't know if you can see that properly. But the first ingredient was really important. It's what I call simplicity. Simplicity is important for everyone in the family. So it's important for you to simplify your life. It's important to be sure that what you do during the day has a meaning, has a sense. So it's important for you and it's important for the family as well, because they have to understand why they should help you, support you, or do as well like you do. So there you can really design your time frame. You can design your family code as well. So what are the 5 or 10, maximal 10 values you want to see in your family? That simplify a lot of things, okay? So the first thing is really all about simplification. That will help to have clarity, to go to the essential, to have the authenticity as well you want to live in your family. And it's really nice for the family environment. The second thing that is really important is stability. Stability is important in a team and in a family. So in a team at work, it's exactly the same. We have 3 kinds of stabilities that we would like to look at. The first one is the financial stability. If you cannot feed your team, your family, so it's not going to be very stable. If you cannot buy clothes, it's not very stable. So the financial stability has to be there. That's why I help my client to have a meaningful and profitable career. Okay. The second thing, what is really, really important, is to have like a social stability. And regarding children, that means that they have to feel safe within the family and within their environment. Their environment is small when they are small, and it becomes bigger when they grow up. Meaning that we don't have to give them too much information about an environment which is not their environment yet. A 5-year-old doesn't have to know what happened someone else in the world. So I am in Europe, Frankfurt, and I'm not going to tell them what's going on in Asia or in Australia or in US, because they don't have the connection to take distance and to work on it. It's not necessary they are going to have enough time later on to understand the complexity of the world. A last stability part is the emotional part. Emotional part is very important for your team to be able to grow and to give the best. And therefore, the first thing is important for you to have your own emotional stability. That's why it's important to take care of yourself, to have your me time, to put yourself first, because if you are stable emotionally, it's going to be easier for your team to be stable as well, for your children, for your partner, for your environment. In the emotional stability, so you have to create the peace, love. You have as well to have like kind of order, so what is good, what is bad. Again, that has to be very clear and simple, but at the same time you have to give a frame where there is a little bit of freedom. Then the team can experiment, can feel, can test, they can know themselves better. And you have to put a little bit of pressure, because when you put pressure, so your team can become a diamond. If you don't put any pressure, so your team is going to stay small and not move that much. The last part, which is very important as well, and I know that for me it's really it helps me a lot, it's flexibility. And how I can make flexibility in my family and with my team. It's really like building resilience in your team. And so you have to, so you are the leader of your team, your husband partner is the leader of the team as well. There is like two leaders. So what you have to do is to exchange sometimes the leadership. You don't have the same leadership in the same area eventually. So you can give the leadership for the kitchen, you can give the leadership for taking care of the children. So you can really like shift the leadership and exchange the roles between the partners. The goal there is that if you go away, the team, the family can continue to function. If you are sick, the family can continue to function. The same if your partner is sick or goes away. And you have to do the same with your children as soon as possible. So it can start with 3 years old, 5 years old. They can take some responsibilities, some leadership roles. They can train themselves. You can do that with very fun ways. And they love it because they feel powerful, they feel more self-confident, and they feel that they can help the family. So openness to change, sharing, shifting the leadership roles, discipline and responsibility, that's important. And as well, celebration. Celebrate as much as possible. Every time your team take a kind of responsibility or is disciplined, so just celebrate and have fun with them. They are going to love it, and therefore you are going to have the best of your family. The best asset is going to be your family, and you are sure as well that your children and your partner and yourself grow in the right direction. You all are going to grow together. That's it. It's my sharing for today. I hope you enjoyed it. So please come back to me, comment, and I really would like to have your tips. So how do you do in order for you to have a fun and functioning family? A last thing. What I love to say is that as women, we tend to be Wonder Woman. We tend to try to do all by ourselves, right? Wonder Woman, the problem with her is that she is very powerful and very strong, right? But the problem with her is that when she's sick, nothing happens anymore. So she's not going, so nobody takes her job and do her job. So it's just stop. And she has to be healthy again in order to continue her mission. If you are Princess Leia from the Jedi's Star Wars, then it's completely different. She's strong as well. She's a Jedi, but she has a team with her. And when she's sick and she cannot function, so the team, the Jedi and the armies are still functioning. That means that the revolution just happened, even if she's not there. And I believe we should do the same. We should be the Princess Leia of our team, our revolution, our mission. Have a nice day. Bye.